You want to run this ship?
Yes.
Well, you can't.
The shadow? The shadow?
The shadow. So we were wondering how Sasquatch was going to react to snow. And it turns out when there's only a little bit, when it's only a little bit, she doesn't care. When it's a lot, She won't go outside. So, point is, our dog hates precipitation of all varieties, and it's a pain in the butt. What's up, Moros? 1-inch heroes, it's wonderful to see you. Commander, welcome in. And JR, how are you? How JR ya? That's why I paused, because I was trying to figure out how to make that pun happen.
Hello there.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to dig the dog a poop pit. Pup not liking snow is appropriate. What's up, Adam? Zo, how are you today?
Because he's my best friend, he's my pal, he's my hope.
Hey, if you're not following 1-inch heroes and Sloppy Joe, why? I'll fight you. You're wrong. Yeah, I have to do. Yo, I have had a headache since yesterday. $400 to get a doorbell installed? Why? You don't even need a doorbell. Why are you doing this? It's a hot chocolate and Metal Gear Solid kind of day. I mean, I would rather just drink coffee, but Metal Gear Solid sounds pretty good. What will the doorbell sound like? Good question. Finally, a weapon to surpass Metal Gear. Let's go over here. Dun 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 dun. You know? It's gonna sound like that. Just the beginning, like 10 seconds of Master of Puppets. In this economy, oh yeah, we're opening the doorbell. Welcome to doorbell hell. What's this? It's the Bubba Dub Bossa. Will you be facing these terrors on Saturday? You will. You will absolutely be facing these terrors on Saturday. Am I the only one who doesn't fucking hear anything? Probably. I'm doing okay. Today's off to a much better start than yesterday. I took, the right amount of meds. I got, I think, the right amount of sleep. And I've been steadily crossing off my to-do list. Before even starting to stream today, so that's good shit. Got a Simply Safe home monitoring system, which as a package came with motion detectors and video doorbell plus monitoring. Doorbell requires a wired power connection, and my doorbell is apparently a watch battery powered connection. That's a pain in the ass. Waiting for Glue to set today activity has been comedians who have their sets on YouTube, and it's kind of bonkers how many are like, yeah, I used to do a lot of drugs and then I wound up in prison and now I'm vegan. That's, I don't know, I feel like that's just sort of the life of a punk as time goes on. But yes, Drew, the reason that I'm feverishly painting these 3 models is that I need these 3 to have a fully painted army list for Saturday. I don't know if it's going to be a good army list, but it's going to be fully painted. Like, I feel like the punk lifestyle and the comedian lifestyle has a lot in common. And I feel like it's really common for punks to get old and be like, well, I went to prison, now I'm vegan.
My darling, am I pleased?
Shut up and take my money.
Gaming dising class KFL DJKLGJHGHG.
Yeah, gaming. Yeah, you're right. Hi, Junebug. It's wonderful to have you. And I can safely say, Drew, I have played 1 game of 10th edition to prepare me for Saturday. Because uh Mooncon in chat was like, "Hey, I'll teach you how to play over Tabletop Simulator." And it turns out my general dice rolling luck over Tabletop Simulator is exactly the same as it is on tabletop in real life, which is to stay statistically unlikely and bad. I was so the preparation for Drew's Skeletor voice is going to be recording it. It's honestly, it's close enough to 10th edition that like it's like 10th edition, but like shit, it is, of course it's like 10th edition. It is 10th edition. It's close enough to 9th edition. But with the right streamlining that it's like super quick. I picked it up very quickly and I thought I was going to be confused. It's not, no, it's definitely me. It's not the dice. I almost always roll really poorly. In addition to just generally making bad tactical decisions. It's not quite as bad as like the Will Wheaton effect, but it's bad. Wow, it did not want me to say its name. So Tabletop Simulator was easier to set up than I expected, which is good because I thought it was going to be the worst part of doing everything. It takes a little bit of getting used to the control scheme, but there's so many like integrations that it really makes the game easier and speeds it up. Like if you download the right extensions for Tabletop Simulator, you can import your list from Battlescribe directly into Tabletop Simulator. And not only will it auto-generate all the digital minis that you need, it will also show what all their stats and equipment and stuff is. And it's really, it's wild. Like, I wish in real life I could look down at a mini and see what the stats are without, you know, having to memorize them or wear Google Glass or some bogus VR experience. So all in all, for the $20 of picking up Tabletop Simulator, it's definitely worth it if you think you're gonna play relatively frequently. Prefer the Gloomhaven game over the tabletop version? Makes you realize how easy it is to forget something on your part. Yeah. Well, I mean, that's the thing, is that, like, I feel like if it's that easy to forget shit, your game is too complicated. And that is a hell of a hot take, I'm aware, but it is definitely that. You turn off table flips. I think that's reasonable. But also, it's tight. Table flips are fun. Because you don't have to clean them up. The Will Wheaton effect is a thing that I think comes from Critical Role, but is just a general, like, live play RPG thing, where Will Wheaton has the most statistically impossibly bad dice luck, and any dice that he touches retains that bad dice luck. To the point that, like, he has a reputation for that. Oh, it's weird that it didn't just do it. Poor Willie. I mean, he's a child star and at this point a niche internet celebrity. I don't feel particularly bad for him at all. He can pay me to feel sorry for him. Okay, we got 84% plunced. We got 70% plunced. We got 87% plunced. We have high plunced quotients today. I'm liking it. Only 8%? Wow. How much are Bennett tiers? You mean how what do you mean how much are Bennett tiers? How much will they cost? How much of a plunced is a Bennett tier? You said he can pay for you to cry? Oh. I forgot already. Well, a lot. I'm thinking a couple thousand at least. Unless he actively gets off on it, in which case I'm increasing the price.
Hello there.
Yo, what's up, Drixon? But that number also changes. I all of my services are on a sliding scale. Only 35% plunced. Damn. Looks like the first couple people in chat really took all the plunced that everyone else could have had. But yeah, all of my services are on a sliding scale. If I know that you're having trouble financially, of course I'll cry for cheaper. Will could just watch this stream when you have Malort and the tears will come. No, if I knew Will Wheaton was watching this stream and I drank Malort, I would specifically enjoy it just to spite him and make him pay me for my sorrow. Which makes it sound like I'm really anti-Will Wheaton, but the reality is I'm just Will Wheaton aware. Not neutral, just aware of him. Oh shit, the Cult of the Lamb update's out? Fuck yeah. Maybe if I get to a decent stopping point on these, I'll play Cult of the Lamb.
It's always time for plunced.
I really want to get these done.
It's always time for plunced. It's always time for plunced. It's always time for plunced. It's always time for plunced.
Emmett got you playing Warframe? I saw that. I saw that you were playing Warframe. How do you like the Space Ninja Speed murder game? I have no idea how else to describe Warframe, having never played it. That's just my understanding of Warframe. What was that big sigh for? Squatch out here sighing like she's paying bills. She's actually, I wonder if you can see her. She's, no, I went the wrong way. Let's go this way. She's like, right there. Curled up behind me. She did pooped in the house. She did do that. We miss unpooped ground, so really, we're at an impasse. I mean, I'm just glad that I've learned that I will have to dig out a poop pit for Squatch. Like, I'm not happy that she pooped in the house, but I'm glad that I know that about her now. All precipitation is squatchy. I do poop in the house, but I poop in a special bowl. I don't just go willy-nilly on the floor. Also, Squatch wouldn't know that I poop in the house because she's never seen me poop. Squatch doesn't know that I poop. Potluck pooped in the snow, no problem. Well, good for Potluck. Our dog is a princess. Our dog is very high maintenance. That is what happened. Can confirm. I was there. Potluck is a cute name. Very cute. For a cute dog. Not quite as cute as Sasquatch, but I'm biased. Our dog is also occasionally high. Yeah. She's just going through her rambunctious teenage years. And saying that she learned it from watching us. Although you'd think, with how much she doesn't like being high, she would stop eating things that make her high. But maybe she doesn't understand that there's a correlation between thing that tastes a particular way and feeling really weird for the next couple hours. Did not call her dog smart. Please note, I have not done this. Klez, you don't like dogs. Like, what? That is the most confusing thing for you to say. As someone who is on the record of, I don't actually like dogs. My cat woke him up at 4 a.m. for food. Ugh. Had a long talk about voices. She's a very cuddly, very chill dog, which is nice, because that's what we want. She's just also, you know, a bit of a princess. She wanted to be spoiled, and we have not spoiled her. So, you know. So is anybody else snowed in? I feel like I know the answer for a couple of you because you're local to me. Or local-ish. But, anybody else get some big snow? Anybody else home from work today? Although, honestly, in this age of work from home, what does that even mean? Just using the broom. I got a doctor's appointment to run out at 2 p.m. Well, I mean, you do drive a truck. So, good luck. Godspeed. I'm pretty sure we did get more than 2 inches. But honestly, I'm a bad judge once it gets past about 3. Feel weird because this isn't big snow, but it's at least not safe to drive in. If a 4x4 so you have 0 worries, did we not have a conversation this morning about how that's factually not true? I know we did. You're making a joke, but I have to present it that way for humor's sake. Demon meat, demon meat, demon meat, demon meat. That's what we're doing today. Just FYI. No, well, your car is too old and frankly too small to make you a pavement princess. You have like a reasonably sized pickup truck, not one that's like as big as a fucking school bus. I just saw. Okay, there they are. Oompa loompa doopa dee don't. You shouldn't drive and look at your phone. Oompa loompa doopa dee dash. If you do, you'll probably crash. What do you get when you don't pay attention to snowy roads without any suspension? No, this is it. We're done. It got 2 Schoolhouse Rock for me, and the joke had to die. I suddenly felt very pedantic. It's much cooler to tell people to drive dangerously in snow and hope they get hurt and die. That's what I'm here for. pedantic as the whole Oompa Loompa musical oeuvre? I mean, probably. I think that this is where I've realized that that's a thing I'm not comfortable being. And I'm glad I've learned that now instead of any other time of my life. Because I want to look cool. Trying to decide on a theme for my bedroom. I think gray, academia, Lovecraftian bird. I don't know what that means, but I'll figure it out. Night jars. Yeah, true. Klez, just do one room every color of the rainbow, but just find a version of that color of the rainbow that looks good to you. Excuse me. What up, Mel? How are you today? That's what I want. A good sound. More people should do that. Is that a fucking Squatch hair that I just got in this paint? No, it's a Bennett hair. Become addicted to caulking. It feels like something I can say as a homeowner. Klez, I want to see that caulk. Show us a picture of your caulk. Is it smooth? Is it well applied? Do the colors match? We're just whipping out our caulks. Yesterday I was in brain hell. Today I'm not in brain hell. But yesterday, don't fucking worry about it. Yesterday was a different day. And Junebug and I are different people today. Mostly just me. Oh, it wasn't head hair, it was beard, it was facial hair. The best cock is smooth and well applied. That's what I'm talking about. We are discussing. We're discussing it. We're considering it. I don't know enough about cock to know whether siliconized or not is what we're looking for.
You should get my cock. This is not a fresh fucking cock.
That's what I'm looking for. $61 on-stream cups of coffee. Proud of us. We've done it, team. Fun, but then get annoyed with it. Cocktocracy? Well, can't you just use your... Aren't you supposed to, like, use your finger to smooth something, yada yada? I don't know. Again, I don't know anything about cock. I really don't know anything about cock. I'm being an ultra-crepidarian about this. Some are skin irritants? Okay, so you can unless you're a coward. Got it. You're listening to Cock Talk with Bennett on NPR. Just depends on what you need it for, and especially if you plan to paint it. Some won't allow you to paint afterwards. Well, what kind of cock exists that it will like deny paint post 9/11? I find that very strange. That whole concept is weird. Repels paint? Well, why would it repel paint? Why would you make a house thing that does that? You want paint to stick to everything.
She just has fun.
That's the point of paint. That's the paint point. Not the big boss noticing my weeks-old Spotify to Slack integration and asking why I have a status about bitches in my Slack. Ooh. Why do you have a status about bitches in your Slack? Oh, I can turn that off. I'm definitely not streaming with multiple people. I can't refill that coffee until I go on break, and I'm not going on break for like 20 minutes. So we're all just gonna have to sit on it. I hate it when I sit on my clock. I never have that problem. But as I said earlier, I'm really only... Nope. I said it once. I don't need to say it a second time. It was a funny joke the first time. Wait. I what? I what? I wasted a redeem? Oh. So you wasted... Oh, shit. I didn't read the thing. Sorry, I did not see that. You did not waste a redeem. June, do you want coffee? Unless that's a specifically wifey's thirsty for me getting coffee. Which is fine. All right, June wants coffee. Well, why not both? Both is what it seems like. I'm gonna finish reddening up some parts on this guy, and then I'm gonna go do coffee for everyone in my house, except Squatch. Have some milk in the frothing machine if you want to reheat it and pour it on top. All right. Complicatedly sad news? I hate that phrase. Why are you doing this? How is this productive? My boss actually suggests that I show off what I'm listening to in Spotify while I work. They're pretty cool like that. Not a character, but a player. That's a lot right there. I'm gonna come back and interact with that after I go get coffee. Because that's a lot. Alright, I'll be right back, y'all. Wifey is thirsty, and so am I. Okay. I'm back. I brought coffee and sympathy. Not directly at the table. No. I happened to messenger the night of, and I feel awful, but I had no idea. I mean, how are you gonna know? Unless they like specifically tell you, hey, I'm dying. You know? That is a lot though. Fuck. It's it's I don't have any advice. I don't know grieving how to do. But I'm sorry, and we are all here for you. Plus, I offered you a place to live because you were out of town dealing with grieving. That's different. Like, that's a little different from I know Moros has a stable place to live that isn't inconveniently far away from everything. You know? Blew a fuse in your office, now you don't know what to do? Well, you reset the fuse. Just flip that breaker, baby. Unless you mean you absolutely destroyed the fuse and it's no work. Oh, I do know how to... Okay, well, then I'll take that. I'll take that compliment for what it is, but... I don't have clever words for it. Squatch, if you just went upstairs to the kitchen to go to the bathroom, I'm gonna be pissed. I'm probably gonna be as pissed as the floor. Just putting it out there. Not saying that's what you did, but if that is what you did, we have to have a talk. It wasn't me. Yeah, just pull a Shaggy. It wasn't me. Picture this, I blew a fuse in my office. Painting lots of miniatures. It wasn't me. We were both butt naked. You know? The classic song by Shaggy that everyone knows and loves. Dad thought Shaggy was the guy at the start of the song. No, that was the other dude. I don't know who the other dude's name is, but it was the other dude. And definitely not the person who was in fact Shaggy. Well, was it Shaggy or was it definitely Billy Zane? You know? There's a bit of a difference there. And I know which one I think it is. still in shock and I haven't unpacked it. It's going to be a lot of holes and emptiness I haven't started to see because everything is on pause. It's gonna, the next couple games of D&D are gonna be hella weird. You haven't heard the name Billy Zane in forever? I mean, I've been rewatching Twin Peaks with Junebug, so we got a big dose of Billy Zane recently, which I'm never mad about. Let me tell you, as somebody whose bathroom I'd cock, it's Billy Zane. Oh, I need to rewatch Demon Knight. It has been way too long, like since high school long. Hashtag ZaneCock. Bordello of Blood. That does not have Billy Zane in it, and I have not seen that since I don't know when. At least I don't think that has Billy Zane in it. Dennis Miller sounds right. Dennis Miller is not Billy Zane, though. Dennis Miller, I would not recock his bathroom. Just so we're clear. Would not recock Corey Feldman's either. Tombstone has Billy Zane in it. Yo, I need to rewatch Tombstone. It has also been a long time since I watched Tombstone. Billy Zane's just has always been a hottie, and as far as I can tell, will always be a hottie. Like that was the thing that drove me crazy when I was watching Titanic for the first time. Like, not only is Billy Zane more attractive than Leonardo DiCaprio, he's also rich. And you're telling me you want to go with Leo? What the fuck? I'm not saying I'm a gold digger, but I'd take Billy Zane. Or whatever the hell Billy Zane's fictional character is. He's in The Boys just as himself. Only thing I remember from Titanic is that dude who dinged off the propeller. I remember being really disappointed at the general sexiness of the... Was it Kate Winslet who was in that movie? Of the, like, draw me like one of your French girls moment and, like, boning in the car. I remember being really disappointed at not finding that particularly attractive. And I remember being mad that Billy Zane wasn't the love interest. Billy Zane is in The Boys as himself. That's true. That's true. It's like, why wouldn't you want to hang out with Billy Zane if you were a superhero with questionable morals? I'm not a superhero with questionable morals and I want to hang out with Billy Zane. What does that say about me? Car sex seems like a lot of work. I would rather put into better sex in bed. What it was car sex on a boat even. Like, to touch nothing about whether or not how I feel about car sex. It's car sex on a boat. Like, they're on a boat and then they get in a car. Like, that's just too many vehicles. You can cut out at least one of those vehicles. A boat, a boat that has rooms in it. Yeah. But their passion couldn't wait. They had to have sex in a car. And like, that is the appeal, is the like, we can't wait to get in a room. We have to do it now. It's my money and I need it now. Like, it's like that. Like, that's the appeal. But, I don't know. It's not for me. It could wait for a bed. The entire movie is some old lady telling Bill Paxton about the time she did some caulking on a boat. True. 84 years ago, I got laid. Here's the story. All about how my boat got flipped, turned upside down. And I'd like to take a minute, just sit right there, and I'll tell you how I survived the wreck of the Titanic. I thought we were talking about Steve Zahn. We weren't talking about Steve Zahn, but that is a beautiful continuation of that joke. Yeah, it was. Bill Paxton is in that movie just to be talked at, which is, frankly, just a waste of Bill Paxton's abilities. Bill Paxton deserves better than that. Not Bill Pullman. Bill Pullman and Bill Paxton are very different. Bill Pullman in Aliens would have been the wildest shit, though. Yeah, let's go for it. Fuck it. We can try it out, and if we don't like it, we put it back. Well, not put it back. We just don't do it again. That's too much water. Pill Bowman. I saw Pill Bowman, and before I even read who sent it, I was like, that's a Drusif. That's a Spoonerism right there. Bill Pullman is rad, but he would have been really weird in Aliens. Drusif, how are you today? How's the snow treating you? We have found a canoe in the boxes. He was already in Independence Day? True. All right, how do I feel about this? Lukewarm. But it actually, I feel better than lukewarm about it. Do I? It feels unnecessary. It was also in The Serpent and the Rainbow. That's true. But now I just feel like we're playing like word association with actors' names, instead of embracing the joy that could be Bill Pullman in Aliens. I don't have a Bill Pullman impression, otherwise I would try it. Serpent and the Rainbow is pretty good. It suffers from a little bit of white saviorness, and it also subverts some of that white saviorness. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Spaceballs, the Xenomorph. That's my Mel Brooks, apparently. This needs to be mixed. Like a middle school dance party. A mixer. We call those mixers, right? Billy Zane talk reminded me how wild it is that they did 3 Scorpion King movies and not one of them had a damn thing to do with how he was portrayed in the Mummy movies. Yeah, the whole Scorpion King being a movie thing really... Why? 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 Also, what does Billy Zane have to do with the Scorpion King? Clip, what does Billy Zane have to do with the Scorpion King? Billy Zane was in the third one? The third Scorpion King movie? That poor man. I never watched him. No. Drusif, Billy Zane was not Imhotep. That was Armand Vislu. That was Armand Vislu, not Billy Zane. This conversation has been had by me and you and Klez so many times that I genuinely can't tell if this is a joke or not. That was not Billy Zane. That was Armand Vislu. Look it up. Figure it out. As the kids say. Billy Zane was not in the third I was about to say Spider-Man. Billy Zane was in the third Scorpion King movie because I didn't watch that. And I can't comment on anything about it because I didn't even watch the first Scorpion King movie. I didn't watch any of the Scorpion King movies. Should I have watched the Scorpion King movies? What about Scorpion King 2 on DVD specifically? On Blu-ray? Oh, shit. I'm still really certain that we're thinking of other people. It was Steve Zahn who was in Twin Peaks and romanced Audrey Horne. But actually, imagine that too. Scorpion King 2 Rise of the Warrior, specifically on Blu-ray. What was the gift you got in return? Just like loose shrimp? This is definitely a thing that's gonna warrant me finding the video. Drusif, do you remember what the name of that video is called? I know it's Balloon Shop, but I don't remember anything else about it. A box full of shrimp and a new iPad with his favorite Kenny Chesney albums. Okay, hold on. How loose are we talking? We're talking loose. Balloon Shop. I'm just gonna look Scorpion King and see what happens. There it is. There it is. We found it. All right. Is my web browser going to produce noise? It is. Get ready.
Well, Joshua? Oh, hey, Thomas, I didn't see it. Good to see you this year.
Oh, hey.
Hey.
Well, you know what? It's Christmas time, and I just wanted to say you're the best friend a guy could ask for.
How sweet of you to say such a thing.
You know what, big guy? How about we open our Christmas gifts this year? Oh, that's a magical idea. Hey, why don't you go ahead and open yours first?
Love Balloon Shop.
There you go.
Oh, Thomas, this is... Oh, wow. Oh, I love Christmas. Oh, Thomas. Oh, no, you did not do this. An iPod? You outdid yourself this year.
And you know what? I filled it with all your favorite Kenny Chesney songs.
And I love Kenny Chesney.
It's gonna be a Kenny Chesney Christmas this time of year.
You're gonna make my gift look like just a bag of used disposable beans.
Hey, it's the thought that counts, my friend. You know that.
Here you go, Thomas. I hope you like it.
Oh, this is gonna go great with my Dockers. Oh, but you know what? Before I open this, I just have something real quick to say. Just something real quick. Did you ever see, you know the movie, Scorpion King 2? Rise of the Warrior? I absolutely hated that movie. Specifically on Blu-ray. I absolutely hated it. So I'm just saying. So I'm just gonna go ahead and open her up here. Joshua. Oh my goodness. It's just a pile of my favorite jumbo shrimp. Joshua, this is absolutely wonderful. Just a dripping wet pile of shrimp. I absolutely love it. You know, I'm just gonna pack those away for later. Joshua, what is this down here? There's more. You absolutely outdid yourself. Oh boy, oh boy. What is this down here? Scorpion King 2. Rise of a Warrior. Specifically on Blu-ray. This is just awful. This is terrible. I don't even want the shrimp anymore. The shrimp is tainted. It's just tainted.
I'll play Hey Ben next. I'm totally down with that. Oh, it's so good. Okay, but we have to. We're cutting it off after Hey Ben, because we can't just turn this into a balloon shop watching party. I'm trying to paint minis.
Hey, Ben. Hey, Ben. 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 Hey, Ben. Oh, Ben. 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 Hey, Ben. What you got there, Ben? Mate.
that was it, folks. Thank you so much. Thank you for everyone making that happen. No, I'm not. I said I was cutting it off at 2. We are not turning this into a balloon shop party. We're turning this into a continuing to paint minis party. But know that I love balloon shop. You gave me inaccurate information? They made 5 Scorpion King movies? That's too many. That's a lot of Scorpion Kings. Honestly, that is 5 too many Scorpion King movies. If I'm being perfectly honest with everybody, that's too many Scorpion Kings. Ben's favorite movie is Scorpion King. Actually, my favorite movie is Scorpion King 2: Rise of the Warrior, specifically on Blu-ray. Oh man, Balloon Shop. Back in the day, that video, the first video we played, that eggnog one, that is a 15-year-old video. That was 2009. Need my help with something? I'll see what I can do. I guarantee nothing. I am but a mortal for now. I think that's all the bone. Nope, there's a little more. Butt Mortal. Butt Mortal is my favorite kind of Dark Souls enemy. Yeah, let's just give you Toothy Mouth. Toothy Mouth! Hello. What's up, Clover? Butt Mortal. My name's Wilbur Butt Mortal. All my friends call me Wilbur. But I need you to know, my name's Wilbur Butt Mortal. Taking down the big steel watch dude. Game has crashed twice now. Reduce your settings. Lower your settings, Klez. Reduce the settings! It'll help, I promise. Paint the gem on the Thickibus red? No, do not do red on a red-skinned demon. That's gonna be goofy. Do a contrasting color. Phone? Not phone. Computer? Nah, go with like an orange or a blue, but I wouldn't do red. Because she's already very red, it's not going to stand out enough. Unless that's the goal. You want it to be a very subtle gemstone. But I don't think a succubus would do a subtle gemstone. This is strange. What is strange, Clover? What is strange? Xenomorph chickens. That's pretty weird. That's on a scale of 1 to weird. Xenomorph chickens is weird. Horrible fangly teeth. Best kind of teeth. If you could upgrade your boring human teeth to one kind of animal teeth, what would it be? Tell me about your tooth-based fantasies. Just want fangs, cat, or shark? Hmm. No, fangs is cool. Ain't nothing wrong with cliches. Cliches are popular for a reason. Is there only two? There's only two. Okay. Well. Thinking Wa Flesh with a highlight of Warboss Green with a highlight of Matte White. I don't know any of those colors well enough to comment, unfortunately. Well, I know what Matte White looks like. Just kidding. I got you there. Dude, I've wanted fangs since I realized humans don't normally have them. Because they're cool. I just brained what I was about to do, but it's gone now, so that's cool. Whoa! A Sasquatch. You want to come up here? Yeah. Alright. You can be up here. Say hello to chat, Squatch. What do you want to say to everyone? What's on your mind? What's on your mind? You little goof? Little pooper? Little poop? Little poop princess? Yeah, it's not just a sweater, it's a hoodie. Look at this. Hold on. Yeah! She doesn't like the hood, but it's really cute. Yeah, who's a good girl? Thank you. Thank you for showing off for chat. Oh shit, you subbed, but Twitch is messing up. Hey, well, thank you for the sub, even if Twitch isn't shouting about it. Squatch, thank Clover for the sub. Over that way. Over here. Over here. Say thank you. Okay, you can't do that, but at least we got her to look at the camera, right? Yes. Little sweetie. Little sweetie Bo Beatty. Bones were sent today. That's what counts.
We live in an era when our cities are armed with steel and concrete.
Are you is your plan to just fall asleep on my lap? Because that's going to make painting really hard for me.
Bizarre beyond reason or logic. Most folks just don't see them. That's because we cling to order, to any tiny...
Oh, she's like 40, 44 pounds, I think. And it's all muscle.
There's a world of darkness out there, beyond
What do you think? I mean, she's a medium-sized dog. She's the most medium that medium has ever mediumed, you know? You're a good puppy. I'm gonna put you down. But just know that you're a good puppy. Yeah. She is. She's a very chill dog. She just wants to sleep all day. Preferably in someone's lap. Supposed to have a lens delivered yesterday, and USPS said it was delivered according to tracking, and ain't nobody came here. So I don't know what's up with that. Did you check the... Did you turn it off and on again? Did you double check your address? Did you send them a picture of Donnie Wahlberg? With a "Have you seen this man?" Because that should help. "40 is still small in our household. We tend to have tinier horse-sized dogs." I mean, I grew up with dogs more like 75 pounds. But I would much prefer a 40-pound dog. This is a Spooky Scary Skeletons remix. You are correct. I think this is the first time anyone has noticed it. Mongo was 140 pounds. That's a whole person. That is a human. There he is, my tiny horse. Oh, you know what? I'm not on paint cam. That's foolish. What happens when I get distracted? Wonder if any of us in this part of the world will get mail.
Sir, are you classified as human?
Negative. I am a meat popsicle.
Cheers to that. Whatever Junebug's doing smells really good. God damn, it smells really good. Full Circle Fine Art. Baltimore, baby. My mailbox, which worries me because the mailbox isn't insulated. Are you worried? Wait. What are you getting in the mail that needs to be insulated? There's a Ridgeback Lab and a Great Dane. Oh boy. That's a large pup. Pretty sure we talked about Mongo on here before. I still love that. Sasquatch, hello. Yeah, I'm aware of you, but I'm busy. You're a very sweet puppy, but I'm doing stuff. You could sit down there in your bed if you stopped throwing your bed around like it was a toy. There's a whole couch, though, right over there. And I'll cover you in a blanket if you want to get covered in a blanket. Mom knows when she finds pics, she's to give them to me so I can share. Hell yeah! Toenails! I forgot to paint the toenails! What a fool! You've had issues with them over-agitating? Would you say that makes you agitated? T? No, I already give my wife everything she wants. I can't do that for my dog, too. I will have nothing left to give me. Or you. Klez has bedazzled a mini. For sure, no doubts. That's definitely 28 degrees. Oof. Easy with weird banding where the chemicals come through the sprocket holes more than the places without sprocket holes. Sprocket. Ooh. This is more about actual film than I feel like I've ever known. It's from over agitation. Toodly-dee, toodly-doo. I'm agitated. How about you? When I push stuff, I was developing it myself. Oh, there it is. Extremely powerful brain. Paying attention, knowing what's going on. Some people were making ice cream in their mixers because of the cold. Holy crap. I hope everyone's enjoying winter, because it's very possibly our last proper winter. Just to get everybody down in the dumps again. That's a good cup.
You should have got my coffee. This is not a fresh fucking pie.
Yeah, it's not quite in the 20s or colder like it is in some places, but it's cold. It's supposed to be down in like 17 tonight, I think. Assume the gators will come. I'm willing to trade winter for gators. I want to know what June's making because it smells so good. I want to just go eat it. Oh, that's what. -20 at 7 a.m. It's too cold. We can't keep Florida-izing our problems. Florida is the true distillation of America, though. That's also part of the problem with I could start going on a rant. It's wonderful when it's 105, but it sucks when it's cold. Yeah. That's European house construction brought to America does not work because it's designed to fucking deal with European winters and not American summers, and they're so wildly opposite. Granted, now, you know, like England is dealing with the fact that they don't have air conditioning and they're gonna start needing it, and that's weird too. Everything's fucked, but we're all having fun. You know? Alright. Is this you? That's not you. I want this one. That's what I'm doing. I'm putting you on these paper towels. That's not the word. That is yellower than I wanted. Okay. We'll re-highlight and see where we go from there. Southern houses are built to hold cold and let heat pop out. I mean, yes. They are better at that than, like, your standard whatever, but, like, they're not as good at that as, like, a fucking, like, Adobe home, for instance. Although I guess an Adobe home really hasn't, I don't know. I am now officially speaking outside of my realm of knowledge. I don't know enough about how they react to cold. Shut the fuck up, Donnie. You're out of your element. Ours was an old fishing camp that the Santa Claus impersonator paid to have moved and then lived until he croaked. Hell yeah. That's good history. That's good history. That's good eating. That tastes great, and I'm here for it. What's everyone's ring to summon Captain Planet? Mine's probably heart. If we're being completely honest with ourselves. Mine's probably heart. A ring pop. Did I just get kicked from my own stream? Internet? Hello? That's weird. I hate when OBS says hi to my own, like, says, like, welcome to the chat room, like I haven't been here already. That's very disconcerting. No. Okay. All right. Yo, I thought I'd let you know we're doing great. Had locking beadboard and 12-foot ceilings, along with a fish cleaning station on the back porch. How did the fish cleaning station get adapted? Did it just wind up as a table? Or, like, did your family fish enough that that wasn't really a thing and you just used it as that? No. Yes. It was a raised garden. Mmm. And a potting station. I like that. That's clever. That's clever. That's not just clever, that's Clover clever. Ah. Got a sink and a faucet and place to sit while you do it. Hell yeah. Tootsies. Little bone tootsies. Tootsies. Little bone tootsies. Don't forget about tootsies. They ain't forgot about you. Your toes remember. Not only do your toes remember, they are bitter. They remember and they resent. Don't anger your toads. Their wrath is legendary. They are undefeated after all. Spana's not allowed to ask about watching YouTube right now. She just said, Mommy, can I ask you something about YouTube? I was like, okay, Faye child, good try, but no. Smart. Knows the rules, isn't breaking them. Free. Falling freely. Steph, how are you, my friend? Thank you for the ear blasting. What is your lunch? Tell me about your lunch. Because I'm smelling whatever Junebug made for lunch and I'm fucking dying down here. So make me hungrier by telling me about the food you made. Or got. Late lunch, but it's Taco Tuesday! It goes without saying to everyone in this channel that you should be following Steph. But if you're not following Steph, we're going to have words. And they're going to be a lot of four-letter ones that are like curses. And then I'm also going to have words involving Ariana Grande. Because I think she would be disappointed that you're not following Steph. I guess taco is a four-letter word, isn't it? Bipe. Bipe. Toot. Glug. Merc. Tech. Guts. 4 is a four-letter word? Oh, snap, it is. What a world we live in. Very much in the vein of if you have a lisp, you have to lisp to say lisp. You know? Five is too. Ooh, good point. You threw me off. I was about to be like, no, it's not. It's got to be 5 letters. But then I brained about it for literally half a second. Language is cruel. Yeah, dyslexia. Dyslexia is mean. Language is also just cruel, though. Language is just a shit. Language is a fuck. Language poops its pants on a daily basis. And not in the cool, God-honoring way. What did that mean? One of the many things I love about stream is that I don't really censor any of my, I don't really do any masking, so just the words just kind of come out as they come to me. Just learned about mulberry molars, and holy shit, what is a mulberry molar? Mulberry molar, mulberry molar, mulberry molar. I think that's also one of the reasons I like streaming so much, is that it's the only job I've ever had where I really don't mask. And I just, like, exist as a fucking being of chaos. I don't know if I want to Google it. They're molars that had additional teeth pop up around them, usually associated with congenital syphilis. Okay, I gotta look that up because that sounds fucking gross, and like perfect fodder for horrible monsters. So glad I didn't Google it. I'm gonna Google it. I'm gonna Google it as soon as I finish this paper. As soon as I finish writing this essay. Should I show it on stream? Is that against TOS? Do we just think it's weird and gross? How does chat feel about seeing a bunch of weird teeth? I will later, but Spawn is next to me. Okay. For Spawn's sake, I shan't. I think you could, I think it's probably gross. I'm gonna go out on a limb. Mulberry molar. Oh, I'm pretty sure I have a couple of those. Clez, you don't have a kid. Yeah, I mean, some of my teeth are weird and fucked up. Actually, most of my teeth are weird and fucked up. Because they are. I'm now weirdly just hyper-focused on all these images of teeth. That's wild. That's not how teeth should be. Huh. Hutchinson's incisors. Dental pain in the HIV positive? That's a fucking hell of a headline. Armadizzy. Is that actually how it's spelled, or did you just give that a little bit of flavor? What are we doing? It's ad break time. It's ad break time. You know? It's top of the hour, just about. I gotta go to the bathroom. And everybody else should also take care of their bodies. So we're going on an ad break, and we'll be right back. I'll have you know I walked back into the basement to hear the fart sounds. And I'm okay with it. Oh, I ate myself a nice little apple while I was away. That was really cool. I liked it. I should eat apples more. I've heard that an apple a day keeps the doctor away. And I think that means that I'm free from their perilous clutches, at least for today. Hooray! What kind of apple it was? I don't have the slightest idea, because my wife bought them, and they're not green apples, so they're not the best apples. A doctor a day keeps the apples away. That's what I need to put in my garden. Fart cannon. What am I doing? Not looking at the fucking camera, not interacting with chat properly. That's right, baby. Let's fucking go. Okay. Putting my phone down, picking up the paintbrushes, thinking about George W. Hoover and the atrocities that he committed. George W. Hoover is the cousin of James Edgar Hoover, who I guess is the FBI dude, I'm pretty sure. Maybe I'm wrong on that. Either way, committed atrocities. Really miserable, bad dude. Might be fictional. Probably fictional. But also a bad dude. Did he make the vacuum? No, that was Theodora Markelson Hoover. Who was also Europe's first germaphobe. Did I see the trailer that John Oliver made? I did not. I don't keep up on anything. When he bought a goddamn wax Harding? A wax figure of President Harding? Warren G. Harding? I want to know if anybody's out there who has the last name of Peace, and why didn't they name their kid Warren? So they could be War and Peace. I don't know who the fuck Michael McKean is. That sounds pretty funny, though. Acting around the wax figure. Josie, you gotta chill on the farts. You gotta eat something else. It's not a good indicator of gut health if you're farting this much. Steph, I expect you to fart this much. I know you have bad gut health. Klez, is there any way you can drop that link in my Discord so I can watch it when I'm not in the paint groove? Or at least not trying to be in the paint groove? Put it in Holy Fire streams, please. Bruh. Get some Beano. Gut health. Coming again to save the motherfucking day. Yeah, gut health. Michael McKean is the guy from Laverne and Shirley and Spinal Tap and Best in Show and A Mighty Wind. Oh, okay, got it. He's the guy with the voice. And he kind of does that. That's not a very helpful impression, but I knew what I meant, and I stand by it. What's the dog doing? She's upstairs. She got tired of me going up and down the stairs. I guess. I say that like I've done that a lot. I did that one time in the last, like, hour. But I think she might have realized it's warmer upstairs. Teeth in the place where they shouldn't be. We love weird teeth. Wow, it's just a fart stream today. Y'all, welcome to my fart stream. They're definitely the same every single time. It's one sound. It doesn't change. Sorry to break your heart there, Steph. Oh yeah, the volume changes because I've got I have audio ducking turned on, so if I'm talking when another sound, like any of my other stream sounds comes on, it reduces the sound of it a little bit. It's going tomorrow, fuck that shit. Hey Moros, what does that mean? What is going tomorrow? A person of taste. Well, Klez, we already knew that you and Clip are on the same, or at least similar wavelengths. Going to be 8 degrees? Because that's not a good temperature. Thanks, Steph. It did confuse me. It didn't quite get me all the way to spook, but it did confuse me. The cold is coming for us. That chill in the air, that's death approaching. Board the Gus. Fuck. Check on Gus. Board the windows. Try to hide. Board the Gus. Check on windows. Try to hide. Board the Gus. Try the windows. Check on hide. 7 degrees at 7 a.m. Happy birthday to hell. Oh, and then the bass. The mic. The treble. I like my coffee black, just like my metal. That's a kid. I don't really like black metal, but it's supposed to be 16 degrees tonight. It's gonna be so cold. Winter happens. I'm gonna have to like quintuple the length of time, or just start charging 1 bit for fart cannon. Do we feel like 1 bit is too much for the power of fart cannon? I am using a mug that I got from Michael's several Halloweens ago. Dead tired. Free the farts. Gold. That's the next thing I need to do. Fartgate. Well, a fartgate is what I need to institute, which would just slow down the rate of farts. I don't think your kid's going to school tomorrow. Sorry for the long, very wet fart, but I gotta mix this gold paint a little more effectively. I got myself a vortex mixer. I mean, I could do it myself. I know how to do it, Clip. I just like don't want to put that effort in. Cause it's just farts, you know? I got a vortex mixer, which is just like a little motor that shakes things good. So I'm using that to mix my paint. And it's working. She's gonna look like the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man if she does. Yeah. Starting to doubt your commitment to the fart lifestyle. I don't have a commitment to the fart lifestyle. My commitment to the fart lifestyle is just the fact that I drink a lot of coffee. That is the extent of my commitment to the fart lifestyle. How will you get Squatch to go pee in 7 degrees? I don't know. I'm gonna probably just dig a hole. That's probably what I'm gonna do after stream, is just dig a hole in the backyard and see if that can convince Squatch to go bathroom. Oh. Back to work. Stay gassy. Bye, Steph. Have fun farting. I hope your tacos really blow your tummy up. For the sake of all your coworkers.
Sir, are you classified as human?
Negative. I am a meat popsicle.
Witness. I am awaited in Plunst Hollow. Witness me. I really need to watch Mad Max again. It's been too long.
A few moments later.
Gonna have excellent core strength with all those layers. that's all the purple that I need. Just on you, because you don't have... Yeah, you don't have a crotch boy. And neither do you. Alright. Oh, itchy. There we go. Agraxar Shade. That's the next move. Excuse me. Guess that apple really made me burp. Apples and coffee, my favorite pair of flavors. That's a joke. Holy shit, that would not be that great. Upstairs neighbor shoveled the walk, which is good because I have no idea where the heck he put the shovel we share. Ooh. I know we have a snow shovel. I'm not sure I know where it is. But I also know we have a regular shovel. And I'm pretty sure I know where that is. Thinking I could do balloon dogs with yarn and my knitting machine. Do like a blow up balloon like a clown does to make a dog. Cause that sounds fun. I own the mower and do the grass in the summer. Oh yeah, that's more than fair, because that's the hard part, honestly. That's the more frequent part, at least. That's also the reason I don't want to fucking have a lawn anymore, is I hate fucking mowing the lawn. It is one of my least favorite things on this goddamn earth. The teeth. Got him. Fuck lawns. Hell yeah. Yo, I know I've ranted enough about lawns on this channel before. Knit a long tube, stuff, and twist. It works. I'm confident that it will. The landlord would not appreciate non-lawn. Yeah, well, that's yeah. Landlords tend to not appreciate anything cool or good with home housing. And in fact, at my last place, the landlord did reprimand me a couple times for not mowing the lawn as much as he wanted me to. But I just hate it. I love having a lawn, but the random water moccasins does suck. No, I just like... I'd rather have flowers or clover or anything that's not fucking grass. I mean, garter snakes are easy. You just snag them and put them somewhere you do want them. Harder to do that with water moccasins. Next place we're getting clovers or fucking native flowers. Hell yeah. Native flowers all the way. That's most of my front yard. We haven't fixed up the backyard yet at all, though, so let's not talk about that. clover and wild strawberries. Yes. 1 Inch Heroes has at least a partially clover lawn. I can't remember if he and Jonesy managed to actually make their backyard clover, but like their front yard is like flowers and clover, and it's beautiful. Snake friends. Snake friends. Right, what other things? I need to get that. Easy peasy. Let's go. Who is Ron Perlman? Well, he's my dad. Okay, so I think all that's left is darkening bits and doing the leather on various places that have leather, right? And this purple. We're getting there. We're almost done. I don't think I'm getting them done today, but we're almost done. Snake friends, party time. Excellent. Hello, brown paint. There you are. Thank you. You're being very difficult, and I don't appreciate it. Crimson and clover, over and over. You know? That's all of it? Alright. And I don't think this has any leather on it, but it's worth looking. I turned off that timer. What the fuck? No, I really turned off that timer. A fart. Watching 4 streams at once? Yo, it's good. I'm also just focused. I'm in the zone trying to actually get stuff done. And also thinking about how hungry I am. And the fact I'm going to have to find shovels and dig out Sasquatch. A place to go bathroom. And maybe just dig out my driveway as well. I have to keep reminding myself to use my Dremel. Carving out the inside of this piece would be a pain in the dick. Wait, I have a Dremel. I need to get a Dremel for essentially that exact reason. I feel like it would enable me to do more and more ridiculous things. It would enable me to do more things, but also more ridiculous things. Damn, Klez. Charges via USB and is basically perfect for mini converting. Well. I like all of that. I even like better that it's only like $50 instead of whatever amount a Dremel normally is. Blowy like Zoe. 2 kinds of bananas. If you don't think you're in danger, well, that's kind of bananas. I have no idea where that song was going, but I like where it wound up. Farts. They're all around us. They never stop. Yo, all I want to do is fucking play Elden Ring. This is precisely why I did not buy Elden Ring until, you know, recently. Because I knew it was going to consume my life and be all that I think about in all of my waking hours. And here we are. I just finally leveled up my strength enough to use a new weapon that I've been wanting to use, and it has completely taken me from like, wow, this is really hard to like, oh shit, I'm actually kind of good at this, and I'm loving it. As I swapped from the, what is a Highland Axe to the Magma Worm's Scale Sword. Oh, hi, Squatch. You want some attention, huh? Yeah. Oh, you little bubble yum. Get yourself comfy. Or just sit under my desk and wait expectantly. Don't know what you expect. PG3 is on a timeout for being naughty, so I re-downloaded Total War 2. I've never played any of the Total Wars. Are they fun? Are they good? Are they totally about war? Yes. All right. Oh. Yep. Leather. That's what my brain's at. But I only play vampire accounts, of course. Hell yeah. That's the reason I'm not getting back into the old world, is that I don't... The tabletop old world that's being re-released is that they don't... Oh my god, that fart! Holy shit! Sasquatch! Oh, fuck. What was I fucking saying? Oh, because they released that they're not intending to have they're not intending to have the vampire counts in the old world. Wow, that was unexpected and brutal. Not only did I not expect it, I didn't want it. Whatever you ate, I'm mad about it. I tried feeding her blueberries to help with that. No, I mean, we usually feed her, not usually, we frequently feed her, pumpkin, and that usually helps. We just haven't done it recently. Why what, Klez? Oh, I mean, they didn't remove them. They're just not planning on supporting them, and I have theories, but they haven't explicitly stated why. Okay, well, let's not use that term ever again. That's a weird thing to just be saying in general. My theory is that they are trying to separate out the armies that they want to be in Age of Sigmar versus the armies that they want to leave in the old world. And that vampire counts, having recently been quote unquote updated to Soulblight Gravelords in Age of Sigmar, means that's where they're gonna stay. That is my theory. That they're trying to, like, separate out things. I mean, well, Games Workshop doesn't make the video games. They just license them out. What about AOS? That is to say, Mel, what about AOS? Y'all need to increase the length of your sentences so I know what we're talking about. Because I don't have the memory to just know. Partner's about to bake some burger patties, make food, and help warm the house. I'm hungry. I wanna eat things. Am I gonna call stream because I want to eat? It's almost the end of stream anyway. Might get a more distinct old world vampire force like the Vampirates. I'm not crossing my fingers, but I also mostly don't care because I'm not gonna play it. But it would be cool to have for conversion parts. Oh my god, why are my yellows so far away? I heard Age of Sigmar without context. Oh, just talking about how it's my theory that Games Workshop is separating armies between Age of Sigmar and the old world. And that vampire counts are going to stay in Age of Sigmar because they've recently been updated and like integrated properly. But I will say personally, Age of Sigmar has done a good enough job of just completely like making me not care about the old world. Can we raid Micah when you raid out? I mean, I don't see why not. Unless there's somebody else that I'm like, fuck yeah, let's raid them. Which could happen, but isn't guaranteed. So many farts on stream today. We've really been eating our beans. Why'd you spill your beans? I thought you liked me, lobster. And other Willem Dafoe-like lines. Why is Ronald not McDonald, but just some guy? How does my brain work? Why does the drain work? Fucking too much moisture on my brush. Convinced we just played Fart Cannon enough that Squatch went, oh, are we farting? Great. Oh, no. I hope that's not the Pavlovian effect of all of that. I would be very sad. Is it Tuesday? Yes. It's Tuesday. It's gotta be Tuesday. It's not Tuesday, what is it? Did you remember to bring your hat? Stinky hat.
You should get on my pie. This is not a fresh fucking pie. I need more yellow paint in my immediate vicinity. All right. Probably. Which one do I feel is lighter? This one. Oh. How did I? There we go. So many farts. Too many cooks. Too many cooks. Too many cooks will spoil the broth. Anybody else remember Too Many Cooks?
many cooks. Too many cooks. Too many cooks. Too many cooks, too many cooks. Too many cooks. Too many cooks will spoil the broth, but I'll fill our hearts with so much love. All right. I think it's time to decide who we're raiding into. I think that's what God told me just now in my ear. And I said, all right. It's weird that this is when you chose to speak to me, but I'll do it. Oh, World Eater Chaos Lord. All right, I'm sold. This is not a World Eater Chaos Lord. This is Age of Sigmar. But it's cool looking. Just found out there's a Wikipedia specifically dedicated to the Brendan Fraser Mummy movies continuity, and apparently it's called Wikipedia. Beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah, let's raid Micah. I'm feeling good about raiding Micah. Because I gotta eat, and I gotta fucking dig out holes for Squatch, and then paint my house, and then make dinner, and then paint a hole for Squatch, and then dig out my house, and then make dinner. No, yeah, all right. Y'all, don't ever forget that you are just genuinely some of the coolest, nicest, and best, and most gaseous people on Twitch at any given point in time. If I don't see you until tomorrow, I guess I'll see you tomorrow. And if I do see you before tomorrow, I mean, that's gonna be weird. That's gonna be really weird. How did you get into my house? And fit? We don't talk about fitness here. Let's just talk about fitness.
Not sure how I feel about Bear Calvary being commonplace and What's that? Oh! It's Holy Fireman and his crew! I'd say go and have some fire on you, but it's Holy Fireman, so it doesn't work on him. Hey, yo, Inyuji? Inyuji? Ugh. Good to see you, and thank you for the raid, Holy Fireman. Give you a shout out real quick. Come on, fingers, there we go. And if it isn't Slappy Jill. The only slappiest of Jews that I know that can control the minds of those T's. How goes, bud? This Manticore is looking better and better every time I see it. Aw, thank you there, Holy Fireman. I'm working on